Yay. All right, you guys ready? Time time to start. Ah, ah, I know. All right, let's start with breathing. Let's get our feet hips distance apart, flat on the ground, knees slightly bent. And then we're going to inhale and let our bellies expand. And then exhale, squeeze the belly back towards the spine and push the air out. Then inhale. And then exhale, push the air out. And notice when you push the air out, your inhale is deeper. Just kind of remembering that we can take these nice deep breaths and reset our nervous systems anytime we need to. Hey, one more. Yeah. All right. Feel better already, right? And then we'll knock on the door of life. And this one, we just twist at the waist. Watch out for the chairs and tables. You can push them out of your way. We just have them around in case we do balancing or if you need them. And you can always feel free to sit down whenever you need to or modify the move however you need to. We're a no pain, no pain class. Pretty good, right? This class, we're learning to listen to our bodies and be kind and gentle to them, give them a nice little stretch and move our joints around, helping our circulation flow, and then enjoy the benefits of that. And then we're going to do our trap. So you take a flat hand on top of your shoulders here, and you can keep hitting your lower back too, if you can. I left my watch on. I left my name bag. Whacking myself. Okay, that's better. I know. Luckily, it's a magnet badge and not pins, or I would have stabbed myself. And then we'll come back to the chest. Our lung points. Take a nice deep breath again. And then our waist. And knocking on our kidney areas, help wake us up. And then water waves, just let your hands glide through the air. Just feel the air on your skin. Pay attention to the little things sometimes. We kind of ignore a lot of sensations. Come back to the middle. And maybe again, just notice just a few moves, how your energy is shifting, maybe. Let's do spinal cord breathing. We inhale, pull down like you're doing a pull up. Exhale, squeeze the air out, curve your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Move with our breath. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's do the let's practice with the coming up on our toes. We inhale and then we exhale. It's like we're throwing something down and let our heels kind of bounce into the floor to kind of give us a little bone density exercise to help with our bone strength. It's a good one to release tension. So you can imagine whatever's getting on your nerves, throwing it to the earth. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Has anybody been standing on their leg while they're brushing their teeth? I've, I did too. I like it. It kind of makes me brush my teeth longer now that it's a, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, because like my electric toothbrush does like, I don't know. I think maybe it's just 30 seconds. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And I just keep switching back and forth. But one time I might do like, I think I'll try a minute soon. Like, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think it's kind of fun. No, I do not let the water run. No, no, no. Yeah. All right. Let's do move the body like a river. We're gonna have a wide stance. And we're shifting the weight back and forth and letting the torso follow. So kind of get a little stretch on the sides of our spine. I know. As I'm going into parasympathetic response, relaxation. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it can mean different things, but it's, yeah, it's a release. Sometimes it is that the sympathetic state, I think, is the fight or flight. And sometimes when your body starts to relax, then you will start yawning. And it can be a signal that your nervous system has gone down, like downshift, you know? Yeah. So I often start yawning when Qigong. Yeah. Okay, well, come to the middle and stretch down. Relax the back of your neck, the back of your shoulders. Yeah. Maybe shake out your hips. And then we're going to slowly roll up, bend your knees. Let one vertebrae at a time roll up. And then let's do we'll take your right leg out in front, your left leg behind. And you kind of lean forward and shake out the arm that's in front. And then when you shift the weight back, just lift up your shoulder and roll it onto your back and get a full little range of motion on your shoulder joint. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, qigong and tai chi, some the exercises sometimes it's for can be considered for your nervous system more than, any other exercise. A lot of Western exercise focuses maybe on muscles and things or building muscle or cardio, and it does that too but it kind of does it very gently. And sometimes what we're focusing on is our nervous system, our energy system, which is kind of different. We don't normally understand the benefits of that. Western medicine doesn't study the benefits of that as much, but I think that's changing. I think more is coming out about it every day. But that's what the Chinese medicine from way back focused on. We'll just switch arms. And it's interesting too, like when your nervous system is relaxed, that's when you heal. That's why sleeping's so important, right? That's when you can digest your food. That's when your body can heal. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Sometimes we think we have to push and be hard on our bodies to be healthy. And that might not always be the case or the best way. I think that's why a lot of times too, older people, we can do this exercise and not feel tired afterwards. And it's like energizing instead of exhausting. Yeah, it does pain relieving. Yeah, yeah, yep. They make a lot of money. You don't make as much money when people take care of themselves. Yeah. All right. So even notice now, I mean, just as our energy kinks loosen, as we relax and the tension loosens, you might notice tingling in your hands and arms. And that's the energy starting to flow through your body. And again, as where the energy flows, they refer to it as a river instead of like a stagnant pond. You don't want to drink water out of a stagnant pond, but as the water's moving, you can usually drink the water, right? Because there's disease doesn't build up. Yeah. And don't want anybody drink out of the river. Especially not around here, right? A little bit. Okay. Let's bounce. So this one is a good stress relief again and helps relieve tension. So inhale through the nose. And we can all do a sigh, a heart sound. Just like when you'd put a baby to sleep. I just heard someone say that this whole rocking the baby, right? They can't, like we sometimes can walk and move. We can move our body to help release the tension. Babies can't. That's why we have to do it. That's what that was doing. I was like, I did not think of that. Yeah. All right. Okay, now let's again we'll get in our posture. And now that we're a little more relaxed and loose, we'll work on some of the flowing movements. So our feet are flat, pointing forward. Our knees are slightly bent, hips over heels, shoulders over hips. And then imagine like there's a string from the crown of your head being pulled up and your chin tucks back and in. And then we're going to do open the flow. So with that one, you can maybe imagine also you have hooks on your wrists. And we're going to inhale just to shoulder height, not too high. And then exhale down. And just with your breath, inhale through the nose. Your elbows are nice and loose, and exhale down. Inhale, exhale. And this is a really easy movement. So see if you can kind of pull back from needing to control it too much. See how much you can just let your arms float up, let your arms float down. Maybe feel the air coming on your skin, and maybe as your hands come down, feel how the air gets like thicker as you push down on it. Imagine like you're in the water. And let the air just in and out through the nose. It's a very gentle move. Let it float up, let it float down. And try to go a little slower. And this last one, we'll just come down to the bottom, and we call this embrace the chi ball. It's kind of like going into child's pose in yoga. We often come here, and it's like you're holding a little ball in front of your lower belly. You can even see if you notice the sensation of like squishing the ball, like maybe the air feels thicker as you squish, and then pull your hands apart. The air gets thinner. Sometimes at first it's like, what are you even talking about? But then the more that we kind of ask and try to pay attention to these minute details, they start to become more apparent. We start to increase our ability to feel energy. Sometimes we just have to ask. We'll do one for our lungs. We'll do white crane. So we inhale up, and we're going to open our chest. Here's actually the inhale. Exhale, we touch our first finger and thumb, holds the energy in our lungs. Inhale, hands flat, bring it in. Exhale, push it out. And then inhale, the palms face the earth. Flip the palms up, touch your first finger and thumb, and come together like a big circle. Inhale, bringing that good energy to our lungs. Exhale, letting go anything we don't need. Inhale. Touch first finger and thumb. Inhale. Exhale. You can go lower. It might be as our shoulders start to fatigue. Do this last round. And just kind of bring your arms out and around. Embrace the chi ball for a second. Okay. There's this one, it's like flying with balance, and it's kind of hard because we're trying to keep our flow state and not get too caught up in, we're to try to keep our relaxation even though we're going to be balancing. So this one, well, let's just start with flying. We just bring the hands out to the side and down. Inhale and exhale. And you can keep just doing this the whole time. Or if you'd like to work on your balance, we're going to start shifting our weight one side to the other. So first we'll come over to the left leg, and you can also keep your toe on the ground. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to come back to that leg. This time, though, if you want, the knee comes up in your hands. Go like that. And then back down. And now we shift weight to the right leg, and we come up about halfway and the leg goes behind. The opposite leg goes behind. And then you come back to the middle. And that same leg, now our arms are going to come up and our knee comes up. And then back down. Now shift weight to the left leg, and the right leg goes behind halfway and back down. And now up and back down. Now shift the weight halfway and then all the way. You can let yourself go slowly down. Back up. Switch sides. And this will be the last one. Make it beautiful. Let's get our breath back. This is if you practice with the toothbrush, you'll get good at that. Inhale and exhale. And then we'll embrace the chi ball again. We'll do one final we'll do embrace the tiger, return to the mountains. So we'll have that kind of fiery tiger energy and our grounded energy all combined. Best of both worlds. So inhale, our hands come together, exhale, hinge at the waist, and they separate. And then while we're hinged, you inhale, backs the hands come together, roll up, and then push forward at your chest. And then your hands come over your head, inhale. About halfway, start exhaling. And then we're starting again. Inhale, make the mountain. Exhale. Then as you're hinged over, bring the backs of the hands together, roll up. Inhale, and then exhale, push forward. Then hands overhead, inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands together. Inhale, exhale. Backs of the hands roll up to your chest. Push. Point your fingertips at each other, go over your head. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands together, inhale, exhale. Backs of the hands roll up, inhale, exhale. Hands overhead, inhale, exhale. Form the peak. Spread it out. Backs of the hands roll up. When you're pushing, kind of get into your heels. Don't lean forward, but just sit in your heels. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. When you roll up, just roll up so your hands are kind of where your heart is, and then push from your heart. That one means kind of going a little bit of, but more than like kind of push yourself a little bit. Like kind of maybe where you're a little uncomfortable. You can push through that. And then ground yourself back in safety. And maybe go out a little further. Last one. Okay, and then we'll embrace the chi ball again. Just notice your body, notice the sensations. We'll bring your feet closer together. Put your left hand under your belly button, your right hand out to the side, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And this one is bringing the energy down into our lower dantian. So any extra energy that was freed up that we don't need for extra healing or health, we can store in our lower dantian. So it's like a battery there for us when we need it. And then we'll interlock our thumbs together over our belly button, rock and sway. Let your body like you're in a windstorm or maybe a gentle breeze. Let's do gentle breeze. Let your body rock and sway with the wind, not trying to fight it, and just go with it. All right. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Mhm.